It is 4:25 in the morning and I am sitting at a gas station because I'm starting segment 16. My grandma is coming to meet me to follow me up to the end of the trail, and then she's going to drive me to where start point is. So I'm starting at Oyster Point Campground and I'm ending off at one of the trailheads on the Nusiak. It's about a 2-hour drive for me, so I've already drove halfway. Got my grandma these flowers because I really appreciate her driving me and I just love her so much. I've got 25 miles, which is going to be my longest day. I'm basically doing the entire Nusiak Trail today. I'll be in Havelock, North Carolina, and in the Friends of the Mountains to Sea Trail group on Facebook. Some people say that it's usually always flooded, but some people say that they've went through water that's knee deep. Some people say there's like 10 inches of water sometimes. The boardwalks are kind of slippery, so it's definitely gonna be type 2 fun today. Got an aloe water for when I finish. I'm glad I got gas yesterday because $3.42 for gas is insane. I'm gonna use the bathroom before I start the trail. Thank you, Oyster Point Campground, for having this. I'm all ready. I'm at the Oyster Point Campground. I think your finger's in the camera. And we got 25 miles. Bye, Grandma. I'm just now leaving Oyster Point Campground. It is 7 a.m. This is my view so far. First puddle so far, but I can go around this one. Not too bad yet. Okay. I know my feet are gonna get dirty today. I'm just trying to let the dryness last for my feet as long as I can. But this trail is so pretty, and I do have a GoPro chest mount that I got because I think if I have to go through any water, that would be a really cool point of view. This is so pretty. First boardwalk. To the mile, and I'm leaving the woods. So you're supposed to turn right, and then you get back on the trail. Oh my goodness. Might need to get on my trekking poles. So cold. If you watched segment 17's video, this is actually where I had filmed saying that I was probably going to be doing this segment last time. So I believe you just cross the road and continue on this boardwalk, but I'm gonna wait for this car to pass. I'm almost at 2 miles, and this is the first biggest puddle that I've seen. This is where I just walked from, but it kind of makes a little Y intersection, and over here is I have my directions printed out, so I'm really just reading it. The Blackjack Lodge shelter campsite. There's some foil sheets, hand sanitizer, this book that I just wrote in. There's a beef jerky stick in there, a Slim Jim. I feel like I'm walking through a marsh, but one thing I wanted to say that I was thinking about is how I really like to have like control over a situation that I'm going into. Being put out in nature just completely takes you out of your comfort zone in a way that, I know this is something little, but just like take these puddles for an example. I like to research everything to a T. I like to know how deep the water is, if those puddles, everything, just so that I know what to look forward to. And I feel like that's just something that it's nature. It's not something that you can plan out. And so I feel like that's another reason why I really love being in nature, because it completely takes me out of my comfort zone and makes me realize that I can't like have control of that and like what's going to happen. I'm filming on my GoPro. At least I don't have mud on my shoes anymore. The most water that I've went through yet. Okay, another really deep one. I guess this is where it's starting. I'm almost at 5 miles, so I don't know, maybe I should get my trekking poles out. Oh, that is up to my shins. Oh, that was fun. Oh, oh, that's, oh. Mud is very deep. I don't know what this is supposed to help, but I don't, thanks for that. I just fell. I'm not completely soaked, but the entire backside of me is definitely soaked. I am now on the boardwalk. I don't know if there's any more wading through water, but that was so fun. The trail is starting to get a little hilly, and I'm kind of scared to put my trekking poles up because I don't want there to be another puddle, because they really do help. So I'm glad that I got them. I'm taking a little break to eat my pickles. These are Grillo's pickles. That trudging through water really slowed me down. It took me 31 minutes to do 1 mile, because you just have to move so slow. But I'm almost at 7 miles, and it's 10:30 to like 11 in the morning right now. This is so pretty. Look at these baby pine trees. This is just so peaceful. I love the sound of running water and like a creek, or I guess this is a pond. I don't know. It's a little frog. I don't really know which way to go. Oh. And now I'm soaked all over again. I cannot believe this. I went to the wrong parking spot today. There's 2 trailheads that both say Nooseok Trailhead at NC 306. I think that's what it says.
and one's at like the 14 to 15 mile marker and one's at 25. And I was trying to hike to the 25 mile marker, but I parked my car and so now I'm at like almost 16 miles and it's 2 o'clock and I was expecting to still be hiking for a few more hours. And I have no clue what to do. I did reach out to a trail angel, explain my situation, and they just aren't in the area, so I still appreciate them just responding, but I couldn't figure out why, like I was looking up an Uber ride and the location was just not popping up for here, so I finally got it to work and got a ride, so I'm just gonna unload a little bit out of my pack since I'm here, and then I'm actually going to be hiking to the Harlow Fire Department, which is, I believe, at 25.7 mile marker instead of 25.2. The issue is that there's 2 trailheads with the same name, but they're just clearly distance apart, and I knew that. I told my grandma that. I'm just waiting on my Uber, and yeah, I'm probably not gonna get Chipotle now because I just spent money on an Uber. This definitely wasted an hour, but I will see you in a few hours. Uber driver dropped me off at Harlow Volunteer Fire Department, and I believe I'm gonna walk back this way. Now I'm basically just walking back to my car, but my Uber driver, she was so sweet. She was like, basically saying I was crazy, but that it was cool that I was doing that. She's like, "You're not scared out there?" Because I was telling her about the Mountain Sea Trail. I was like, "No." But yeah, hopefully I go the right way because I'm reading these directions backwards now. Basically just walked a couple miles for nothing because apparently there's 2 Harlow volunteer fire departments, and I went to the further one and it was supposed to be the other one, so it says I will get to that one in 2 miles that way, so I'm walking in the right direction. I guess my Uber went to the wrong one, or I had the Uber drive me to the wrong one, so I'm waiting on the side of the road right now for a Uber because I realized, did I explain this already? I don't know, I just looked it up though, because I'm gonna insert it, and there's basically 2 addresses for the Harlow Fire Department. I went to the one off of North Carolina 101, not Havelock, so I just did 3 bonus miles, which basically means they didn't count towards the trail. And it was another like basically 2 miles down this road to get to where I'm actually supposed to be. So I got an Uber to drive me there. And then I'll actually be starting the rest of the day. I'm going to be hiking in the dark. Now I'm at the right fire department, so I'm walking this way. It is 5 o'clock. I finished at 19.29 miles, and what basically I think happened was from the trailhead at mile 14 to the trailhead at 23.3 is what I haven't hiked. I've hiked up to the 14 and from the 23 to the 25. If you do the math correctly, since I finished at 19 and walked 3 extra bonus miles before that, that would have put me down to 16 miles actually on trail. So adding those 9 miles from mile marker 14 to mile marker 23 would put me at 25, which would mean that that's literally just the part that I missed somehow. I don't even know how. What sucks is that you're just basically putting in the trailheads, and sometimes there's 2, sometimes it's just not the right trailhead, sometimes they don't pop up, so it's just kind of confusing. And it's really frustrating that I have to go back and do those 9 miles before I can move on past mile marker 25. I don't have to, but I want to. But so yeah, and I'm not even going to try and figure out how to do those 9 miles today because it's 5 o'clock and I'm tired. I'm not saying today was a waste, but like the last, like after 1 to 2 o'clock was just not, I don't even know. I'm just very excited to go home now. See you whenever I probably go to finish up those 9 miles. Back on trail! Entrance with me. We're so excited at the Croatan National Forest. So this was my last ending point, and we are going through the woods here. 6 p.m. on April 3rd. We're doing those 8 to 9 miles that we missed today, and then we're camping. And then I'm gonna hike more tomorrow. Oh, first water crossing. So it can help you center. There you go. Ooh. 3 miles in. The sun is really starting to set, so it's kind of getting a little darker, but we're at around 4 miles. We made it out of the woods. We're on the beach, and we've got almost a little over 5 miles, but it's so pretty. Stretching. Oh, here's the trail, I think. Maybe?
Huh?
No, they couldn't. They might not even be on the trail. There's somebody camping down at the beach. Look at the bugs. We walked through a lot of water the last, what would you say, like 2 or 3 miles?
Yeah.
I'll show you the stats in a minute. 8.93, 3 hours and 10 minutes. I don't know how it's saying we had a 21-minute pace because we were getting up to like a 13-minute pace. We stayed at like a 16 to a 13-minute pace for a while. Oh, get the bug on my car. Here's our setup. We were going to camp, but I think we're just gonna get a campsite and then sleep in our car. Because it's just really windy outside and it's late and we just know we have to get up early, so we don't want to set up the tent just for that. So first time sleeping in the car.
I'm kind of excited just because it's our first time, so we're gonna see if we wake up.
I mean, it's not a big deal either way.
It's not a big deal,
it's a
but
roof
we definitely
over our
need to
head.
get to the spot. It's late, so we need to
Yeah,
get
it's
some
about
sleep.
11 p.m.
We need to get some sleep.
Yeah.
Scrambled, yeah.
Yeah, scrambled. My shoes are soaked from last night. So that's gonna suck because it's like 50 degrees out right now. We meet again. It's time to start my long mile day. I have 23 miles today. Trent's my trail angel today. How'd you sleep last night?
Bad. Very bad.
Yeah. I'm just now leaving the fire department and I'm starting my hike. It's around 7 a.m. A guy pulled into the fire station. He works there. Are you hiking alone? And I was like, yeah, but I told him, I was like, my boyfriend's here. He's not going to be too far. I do have, that's the one thing I like about this Garmin watch is that it has safety features to where if like, I'm like, if my arm is jerked or if I fall or anything, it will send my emergency contacts to my location. He said try not to get lost because they go out at least once a weekend looking for someone. And he asked me if I had went and done the Nusiak Trail, and he said that I haven't found the person, so that's kind of scary. That's just, I guess, the reality of the world we live in. It's horrible. Trent just dropped me off breakfast. This looks so good. Just love spring. Walking into Havelock. First MST Blaze on trail today. I'm a little over 7 miles in and I'm about to turn left up here on US 70, I believe. But look how old this AMC is. So before I turn onto US 70, I'm gonna stop at the food lines and use the bathroom because I'm pretty sure for the rest of what I'm hiking today, it's kind of not around in the stores. I think I'm gonna come back and pick up one of these because I have chicken fried rice, but I'm not really in the mood for it. I'm just getting off of this highway and I'm finally under a little bit of shade. There's an MST blaze up there and I'm about 10 miles in. I'm also a little hot. The sun's just been beating on me all day. This is my current candy favorite. Stopped at this ice cream shop because it's right off the trail and I got me a little ice cream cone. They opened a minute after I walked by, so I came back and got it and I'm so excited to eat this. I'm passing the historical museum. Still eating my ice cream. Leaving the road and I'm going on this forest road, but I don't think I'm going to be on it for very long. So yeah, we'll see. My feet are in pain. Yesterday there's a pretty good amount of hills when you walk through the Nusiak Trail, and there's just a lot of hills, and once again walking through water just puts a lot more strain on your feet. Is that a snake? I don't really want to be on this forest road right now. I've got about 2 more miles on this forest road and I'm at 16.49. My ankles are still being annoying. There's been so many butterflies on this road, but I cannot explain how happy I am to see that road up there. It's called 9 Mile Road because I told myself I could take a break when I got to here. Also, I cannot describe how badly I do not want to have soaked feet right now. So, I'm not even going to film this. Should I? I have to be so careful because if I slip, my Garmin is going right in the water. Which doesn't matter, but the portable charger does. Oh! Ha! Very proud of myself. I just got off of 9 Mile Road, turned onto Millis Road, and I'm basically walking down this road for the entire road basically, but I also just hit 19 miles and it's getting very windy. So many horses. This road is really pretty though. I'm not done yet. I still have 2.5 miles, but Trent came and met me on the trail. He's cleaning up Cheez-Its that I spilled. It's like my right ankle, the ankle that I sprained when I ran my half marathon last year. I just feel like it never really heals. And so like last trip I went on up here, my ankle was bruised. And now once again, like, I doubt you can even like tell a difference, but when I touch it, it hurts compared to this one. But I changed into my recovery slides to hike the last 2 miles in because I just can't with the shoes right now. But I'm also gonna slack pack, so at least I get to literally carry nothing. This means I'll only have like 18 miles next time I come up here, which is so nice. I'm back out walking. Trent is going to where my end point is right now. I appreciate him so much for stopping. The only other update that I have right now, though, is still my ankle. I don't want to keep talking about it because I feel like I should keep complaining, but I think that the recovery slides are kind of helping, but I'm just trying to push through these last 2.5 miles. And I also put Aquaphor on because on segment 17, I think it was like one of the last it might have been the last time I went up there, but it was really windy and I didn't have Aquaphor or anything. And when I came back, my lips were so chapped and I just kept picking them. It was just like a whole thing. So since it's windy now, I just put Aquaphor on. Still charging the Garmin because I'm scared it's gonna die. But I should have only one more mile. I did it. So happy. There we go. 24.39. 22 average pace, 9 hours and 10 minutes. Plus the, 9 miles yesterday? So I did probably like 33. We're going home. Back at where we left off last time. That's where Trent was parked with a car over there before. We're finishing up segment 16 today. It's about, I think it was like 67 degrees out. So it's a nice day, and 10:03 a.m. See you in like 7 hours.
Okay.
I'm calling this road Butterfly Road because the amount of butterflies that I've seen on this road the entire time that I've walked it today and the last time I was up here. I've got 1 more mile left on this road and it smells like pines and there's a little bit of a breeze, so it's definitely a really good start to the morning, but it is hot whenever I'm under just like straight sun. And it's the end of April now, so we're getting into the warmer months, and I have a feeling that it's going to be a whole different challenge hiking all these miles in the heat of summer. Still gonna do it. I'm finally leaving the paved road and I'm turning left on, I think this is White House Forks Road, I believe. Some horses over there. Passing the Ponderosa Pet Ranch, and there's some more horses over here as well. This is the bear house on the left. It has so many bears on it. There's like bears in the entryway, bears all over the house. Right now I'm turning onto North Carolina 58. We're going down another forest road, and I was worried about it because it's an unmarked one, but they have great signage so you know that you're still on trail. Just wanted to do a mile check-in because I don't think I have yet, but I'm at 8 miles. Lunch is a nice peanut butter and jelly. So these railroad tracks are an indicator that I'm almost off of the forest roads and getting back on North Carolina 58. So weird to go from walking in this tiny enclosed tunnel and then seeing this big open area. But I'm definitely close to the highway because I'm starting to hear cars. And I'm at 14.57. Back on Forest Road for a little bit. I've walked on so many different forest roads today. I should be on this forest road for another mile-ish, I believe. I'm really close towards the end, and it's so bittersweet it's always bittersweet to finish a segment. I can't believe I will be starting segment 15 soon. That's insane. I don't know if that's gross, but I'm literally just got a nosebleed. It's the freaking heat. I'm just now hitting 17 miles. The sun is hiding right now. I'm just walking on this road and I have a car honking me and I was like, am I too far on the road? And then I was just like staring and then I realized it was Trent. And I was like, how did I not notice that was my car? I was like so focused on walking. Oh, it's gonna be so nice to not have to carry that the last mile. I'm slack packing because I'm taking advantage of the fact that Trent's with me. And it's so nice. What I would do to just lay in that field instead of walk right now. I see my car and the bridge, which is where the next segment starts. And I'm so excited. I don't know if it's gonna rain, but it kind of looks like some rain clouds. Here is the Stella post office. I did look it up just to see how far away I was from it. It says permanently closed, but there's lights on, so I don't know. I'm just so happy to be done. Boom. Look how pretty this is. 18.25. Strawberries.